Hi, I'm Sam Hawkins and I'm doing my presentation on Cool Math for Kids. So I'll go ahead and load onto that website. As you can see, it's super easy to get onto the website, and I chose this website because it seemed to be the most fun and interesting to me. I remember as a young girl, I loved to play cool math games, and I would play any chance that I got. Using this software can bring a fun element to the student's day, especially if teaching a younger class. As you can see, there are a lot of games on this website. I'll go ahead and show you one of them. It's really simple to load into one of the games, which is good for younger students. As you can see, the game provides math problems, and if a student answers correctly, they will do better in a game, which can be really fun for students while they practice their math skills at the same time. The teacher could give a regular lesson before playing one of the games with the students. The teacher would then show the students which game he or she wants them to play and demonstrate how to do it first. The teacher would pick one of the games that fits with their lesson. If the lesson was addition, you see there are multiple games that could be played, like Alien Edition, Jet Ski Edition, or Tugboat Edition. By doing this, it can complement traditional lessons and bring a level of challenge and competitiveness to the classroom. Also, this will increase student motivation and engagement with the lesson. If the lesson is hard for some students, this strategy will help make a difficult time more fun. It should improve the learning experience for all of the students. If all students have access to a computer, they could play on this website as a class, and it could teach skills like problem solving, critical thinking, and good sportsmanship, all while learning about math at the same time. If all students don't have access to a computer, the teacher can cast their computer screen to the classroom board and have the students answer the questions the game gives. This will teach skills like teamwork, interaction, and creativity, all while learning math. Another strategy to build teamwork and add to students' learning experiences would be to put students into groups, and the first group to answer the questions the game gives will get a point. At the end, whichever team has the most points wins and can receive a prize or something like that. It would be fun for the students, and they would be enhancing their math skills along with other things. This also gives students the chance to have experiential learning. If a student or a group gets the wrong answer, they can learn from their mistake and do better next time. There is also a lessons tab, as you can see. It has lessons on different parts of math if a student is struggling with something specific. It might explain something in a different way than how the teacher taught it that connects better with a student. Students might also be visual learners and can understand a math lesson better by looking through one of these. Going back to the games, by either playing them individually, as a class, or in groups, it could be good for ELL students. Computer games can benefit these students because they enhance content learning, kinesthetic movement, and visual imagery in a way that can reduce the students' fear of failure. Also, if the students are working in a team, it could give the ELL students a chance to work and talk with their peers. By doing something like this, the teacher can see which students were able to grasp the lesson and which students did not. If the teacher sees a student struggling either individually or in a group, they can pull the student aside and help the student with the problem they are having. Also, if multiple students are having trouble with the same problem, the teacher then knows the part of the lesson they need to go back over and elaborate on with the class. This ensures that there is student understanding after the lesson, and it will be better when it is time for student assessment or test. There's even a quizzes section if a student wants to test their knowledge beforehand and see how well they know the material. Another strategy that includes using the software would be to assign playing the game as homework if there is not enough time in the teacher's schedule to use the software and play the game in class. As a student, I know no student likes homework, but I bet the students would not mind this type of homework, and it would help students put their math skills into practice from the teacher's lessons. For accountability, the student's parents could sign that the student played a certain game for a certain amount of time. To close, I believe that this website would be fun and beneficial to use as a part of a math lesson with young students, and I will definitely be using it in my future classroom.